The snow and ice have impacted homeowners in many ways already this year. With even more snow coming tonight into the weekend, what should you do to protect your home? Well, meteorologist Christian Boatler has everything that you need to know.
Howdy, y'all. Come on out. I am outside of the studio right now looking at all the snow that has covered our area over the last couple of days. And yes, we have even more on the way. But with that in mind, here are a few tips on how to get the snow and ice off your house and how to do it safely.
Now, the impacts of winter on homeowners will be the icicles hanging off the house. They can cause injury and damage to your gutters. The weight of snow is also going to impact you, as shoveling will become an issue, and roofs might also be an issue depending on where you are. And lastly, don't forget about the power and the heat. If it does go out, make sure you have proper food, water, and layers. But moving on from there, properly removing the snow is a whole different game. Shoveling is going to be important. We'll discuss that in a second. Icicles, you'll want to knock those off with a long rake or stick to gently knock them off while you are behind the icicles to not get hurt. And on the roofs, you have to be careful as well. Now, safely removing snow with your shovel is starting with health. Be conscious of your health. If you're feeling tired or lightheaded, take a break. Don't shovel after eating or consuming caffeine, and don't smoke while you shovel. Also, stay warm. Wear hats, gloves, wool socks, snow boots, whatever you need to stay warm. And the roofs will also be an issue. Do not climb on a roof. There is going to be ice there. Make sure you're using a roof rake or hiring a professional. The density of the snow is not too high, though, so the roof shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Well, y'all, those are just a few tips on how to get the snow and ice away from your home and to keep your home intact throughout this storm. But as the snow falls, this is meteorologist Christian Boatler for Newswatch.
All right, folks, so Christian gave some great information about removing the icicles, because easily they can come down on you and injure you, perhaps even kill you, because they are going to get so large over the next couple of weeks. Also, they can destroy the gutters on your house. Now, let's step through the flat roof snowfall accumulation. So far, we have 30 to 40% density, snowfall density. That is, the snowfall is holding 30 to 40% of the moisture that it could. So if it was at 100% capacity, it would be a lot denser. The snow density, when converted to kilograms per meter square, is between 38 and 1.5, 38.1 and 50, that is. Now, the threshold for most roofs to collapse is when it gets up to 320 kilograms per meter squared. However, back during 1996 in the blizzard, the snow density was about 222 kilograms per meter squared, and there were a few roofs that collapsed in Oak Hill and Beckley. Now, at the time, we had 23 inches of wind-whipped compacted snow on the ground. When you add the 4 to 6 inches of snow that we're getting through Friday and the likelihood of snow through next week, even our total snow on most roofs is not going to fall in this category. So we don't have to worry about collapsing roofs from the weight of the snow that we get between now and the end of next week. Of course, we're in a sustainable cold pattern. We have more snow coming up through the rest of the month, so we will continue to keep you abreast. If we see any opportunities for roofs to collapse under the weight of the snow, but at the moment, we don't have to worry about it across the region. So once again, remove those icicles, and we'll keep an eye on the snowpack on the roofs going forward. Chief Meteorologist Chad Merrill for Newswatch.